Happy World Youth Day. First, I would like to give honor to God, to his son Jesus, to our amazing pastor, to his assistant pastors, to Mother Houston, to all the mothers, to First Lady in her absence, and to whom all honor is due. I was asked the same question that the children were asked: how do I feel or think that I have or I am impacting my community? After accepting this assignment, I quickly said to the Lord, what do I say? How am I impacting my community? During the week, I was at work, and I said, well, let me Google the phrase, how to impact your community, so I could start getting some ideas. And there was a long list of things a person can do to impact their community. And a few of them resonated with me. So just let me read a few that I felt resonated with me. The first one that I saw was respecting others. That's an easy way to impact your community. I was like, I think I do that, right? My mom and dad didn't have too many issues with me, and I feel that I am a respectful person. Random acts of kindness. Giving a thumbs up when I'm walking in the classroom to see a teacher, smiling and telling them that they're doing a good job. If someone is testifying and I text, you did a great job. So things like that are just so simple to impact your community. Letting people get in front of me in traffic in line. I am a patient person, so I let people get in front of me. I like my job, but I am not in a huge rush to get there. So, supporting the local businesses. I do a lot of that, especially when I'm with my dad out eating. He does a really good job, so I feel I do a really good job supporting local businesses. Voting. Easy way to support your community. Side note, 44 more days until the election. These last two really caught my eye, and I was like, okay, I think I'm doing a good job. So it said, it starts at home. Wow. Impacting your community starts at home. So I said, I'm doing my best raising my kids, trying to make sure that they are good to go out into the community. And then the last one, volunteering at your local church. And so I said, oh, okay, I'm impacting my community. Working with the children, serving on the platform. I feel that I am doing a pretty good job. So I sat and I said, you could go a little bit deeper, Shanae. You can go a little bit further. So I began to think about how I am a woman of God and how prayer is so important. And I began to connect it with understanding the authority that I have inside the classroom. And so I began to say, hey, I'm an educator inside the classroom, and I understand that God has placed me for such a time as this. I left the classroom, but now I'm back, and God is really showing me why he wanted me back into the classroom. You all have heard the experiences as educators have experienced, and some of you have experienced it firsthand. But I understand my assignment. I know that I am teaching more than academics as a woman of God. I understand that the behaviors from multiple students, multiple households, multiple backgrounds, that I am not dealing with flesh and blood. Ephesians 6:12 reminded me that I am going against principalities, I am going against powers, I am going against rulers of darkness, and I am going against spiritual wickedness in what? High places. So I understand the importance of knowing when to speak and when not to speak. I understand the importance of showing my students grace when they need it. I understand that I know that when I pray, God increases not only their understanding, but my understanding. I know when I pray that God can give them a sound mind. No matter what they're going through, no matter what I'm going through, we can have a sound mind. I understand that when I pray that there is peace in my classroom. I understand when I pray there is love in my classroom. I understand when I pray that there is joy in my classroom. And I understand that God has equipped me with everything that I need. Hebrews 13:20-21, it reminds me that God has equipped me with everything good for whose will? Not my will. He has equipped me with everything that I need to succeed because, truth be told, our youth lives depend on teachers like me. So, going back to the question, I feel like I am making a huge impact on my community. Thank you.